Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to cut and sew a dress. Yeah. Today we are going to cut and sew a dress. So I will clear the table and start. So I'm going to get everything I need. We shall start with pattern drafting. So I'll get everything ready, everything I need ready, and I'm going to start. So bear with me. You're free to tell me where you are watching from. So let's get everything we need ready. We need our rulers. We need our measuring tape. We need our marker or markers, whatever you want. So yeah. We are going straight to pattern drafting. So I'm going to use this as my pattern paper. I'm going to draft the front and the back separately. So you're most welcome. How is your day? You're free to tell me where you're watching from. Yeah. So you can also say hi to me. And yes, let me turn this side. So as usual, we are going to start with our pattern drafting. Yes, we shall make a beginning line. I always leave at least 0.5 inches here on the starting line. So you can leave your 0.5 or 1 inch, depending on what you want. That is completely up to you. Okay, so I'm going to measure from this is my shoulder line. I'm going to measure from my shoulder line to my bust. Okay, so this is my bust measurement. I'm going to then take it to my under bust. I'll then take it to my waist. I'll then take it to my hip, and then the rest will be my dress length. Okay, so take your measurements. You need your bust measurement, vertical measurements, bust, under bust, waist, hip, and full length. So I'm just going to repeat what I did here, this side. So I'll make these lines like this. So I'll mark them. This is shoulder line. This is bust line, under bust, waistline, hip line. Okay, so we are going to take our measurements. My shoulder measurement divide by 2 is what I'm going to do here. My shoulder is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. Then I'll come down by 1 inch to make a shoulder slope. Then I'll also come here and take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. I mark it and come up on this point by 2 inches, and I make what we call a chest line. So this is my chest line. Chest line. Chest line is just 2 inches above the bust line. So it depends on what you want your neckline to be. I want my neckline to be a boat neckline on the front and a V neckline in the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here by 2.5 inches. For a boat neckline, you don't need to go so deep. So I'll come here by 5 inches. So I'll mark 2.5 by 5 inches, which is this. So after that, I'll make this a shoulder slope. And after, I'll join this line. This is the 7.5 mark. I'll align this and join to the chest line. So after doing that, I'm going to come on this line and divide the line by 2. So I'll just fold in like this and make a mark here. After that, I'm doing the front first. I'll do the back next. So I'm going to come in by 0.5 inches and I'll come on my chest line and indicate my bust measurement, divide by 4. Among us, I'm making a dress. Yes. So it's a stylish dress. I don't know the name. I don't know the name of the dress. Maybe you will help me name it, okay? So I'm going to bring my round bust measurement, divide by 4 plus 1 inch sewing allowance, and I'll indicate that on my shoulder, on my chest line. So my bust divide by 4 is 9.5 plus 1 inch for sewing allowance, which is 10.5. I'll take that measurement exactly and mark it on the bust line also. So I'm going to join these 3 points, this to this to this, to make an arm hole. So I'll first come from here to here and then come like this. So this is my front armhole. I'm going to come and make take my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches. Divide by 2 is 3.5. So I'll take 3.5, mark on all the lines, even on my hip line. So I'll get a rule and connect these lines like this. So I'm going to come down on my bust measurement, my bust line by 1 inch. And I'm going to come on my waist and make a dart of 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, according to how, should I say, big you are. If you have a small bust and your size is small, you can take a dart of 1 inch to 1.5 inches. If you're medium size, you can take 2 inches. If you're a plus size, you can take 2.5 inches on the dart. It helps give a good structure on your bust line. So I'm going to use measure dart on the waist of 1.5 inches. So 1.5, I'm taking 0.75 on each side of the nipple to nipple line. Okay, so this is 1.5. I'll go on my hip line and come up by 2 inches and mark. So I'm going to make a dart. So this is my front dart. Okay, so now I'm going to take my measurements. My waist divide by 4 plus 1.5 inches. So my waist divide by 4 is 8.5. I will add this 1.5 here and add 1 inch sewing allowance. I'll come on my bust, my under bust divide by 4 is 9, and I'll add this dart is how many? Is 0. It's not yet 7.5, so it's 0 point something. I'll mark it and add 1 inch still for sewing allowance. I'll come on my hip and take my hip measurement, divide by 4, which is 11.25. I'll just add 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I'm going to go on my full length where I want my dress to stop. Here it depends on what you want your dress to be. So mine, I'll just make it a little bit A shape down, or you can bring it straight and make a pencil style, whatever you want. So I'll just bring mine. This is what? This is 12.5. I'll just bring it to this corner, so I'll not take that. So let me first connect these lines, and I always say this, your pattern should not look like mine or any other person. It's not a must. If your pattern comes out like mine, it's okay. If it doesn't, if you're sure you've done the right thing, it's still okay. Patterns are different because body types are different, okay? It's not a must that it must look like this, no. So I'll just get this and take it down like this. So this is my front pattern. I'm going to cut it out and I'll make the back. I'll come up here by 0.5 inches just for the joining allowance of the shoulder. So I'll not measure that, I'll use my eyes. I've measured it with my eyes, okay? Yeah, so it might not be 0.5 exactly, but maybe it's 0.5, maybe. Let me try to take and check my accuracy. It's somehow 0.5 maybe. Okay, yeah, so this is the front pattern. I'm going to take it away and make the back. So for the back, we are just repeating the same thing for the front, but since the back neckline is going to be a V shape, we shall make some adjustments, okay? So you can as well bring this. Don't want to waste time, just place this here. I hope I'm accurate enough. Can do that. Let me check before I say it's the right thing. Slightly above 10 inches, 13 inches, 16 inches, 25 inches. Okay, I'll take that. Almost the same, eh? So I'll not repeat checking. So for the back, I'm going to make my neckline a little bit deep. So I'll first take the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 7.5 inches. I'll take it on both sides, on up and on the chest line, on the shoulder line and on the chest line. Then I'll also come here down by 1 inch and come and connect this. So this is a both line in the I'll come and place this on this. Okay. So I told you I want a V neckline in the back. So let me first do this and then see what to do next. So I'm going to divide this by 2 and take that measurement, and after I'll just indicate the measurements. Already I measured them This was 10.5. Still divide by 4 is 10.5. And I'm going to connect this point to here to make a back armhole. If you're making a back armhole, you just start making it from the middle and connect it to the chest line, the measurement you got here. So I'm going to take a dart of 1 inch on the back. I'll take 2 inches. I'll tell you why later. So I'm going to put the nipple to nipple measurement as I did in the beginning, okay? And I'll cross this line like this, and I'll take a dart of 2 inches here. 2 inches on the waistline. 1 inch one side, 1 inch one side. And when I'm starting on the bust line, this is the bust line. Let's mark chest line, bust line, under bust, waist, hip. Okay, so I took a dart of 2 inches. Why I take a dart of 2 inches? I'll use this dart as sewing allowance because, oh my goodness, I forgot something really, 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 really important. I forgot to indicate the zipper allowance. What do I do? What do I do? My God. What do I do? What do I do? Sorry. I'm going to take again. This is 2 inches. This ruler is 2 inches, so don't mind. Not waste any time. I forgot the zipper allowance. I don't know how. I don't know how, but I did. Oh my God. So you know now why I'm doing this. I hope you can see this. This is the shoulder line, but chest line, bust line, under bust, waist, hip. So I'm going to take 7.5 again on this line. 7.7, 7.5. 7.5 is the shoulder line divided by 2. Again on this line, I'll just take 10.5. It is the bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. I'll take it again on this line. So I'll join this line to this, and I'll get the half measurement, indicate it, and connect this to this. Okay, so now I think I should use black. So now I'm going to take my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. 8.5. I will join the points together. So I told you I'm going to take a dart of 2 inches on my back. Okay, I'll take a dart of 2 inches. Okay, so I'll explain why I took a dart of 2 inches. Then I'm going to connect. When we are connecting the back, we are starting from the bust line. Okay, you come up by 2 inches here and go down like this. So after making that dart, I'm going to indicate another dart inside. I'll also take another dart of 1 inch. So this will be my actual dart, the one in red. Okay, it will be the actual dart, the dart I'm going to consider, but I'll also improve it a bit later. Okay, so I count this 1 inch as a dart because I'm going to, when I'm making the zipper allowance here, I'm just going to bring it straight to here. So this 1 inch I've added in the dart is going to cover for the zip. I hope you understood me. So what we are going to do, we are going to get our waist measurement, which is 8.5. Waist 8.5 plus 2 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Then we are going to get our under bust 9 plus, this is 1 inch. 1 inch plus 1 inch sewing allowance. We are going to get our hip measurement. My hip measurement is 11.25 plus 1 inch, which is 12.25. I'm going to join these points. Then I'll come on the edge of my dress and measure. It is 14.5. It's what I'm going to use also down. From this point, I'm going to take 14.5 inches, which is this. Then I'll just connect here like this. So this is my back, but I need to improve it more a bit. So I'm using this is what I'm using a V neckline on the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a V neckline. It depends on where I want your V. You might end your V on the bust line. You might end your V on the chest line. You might end it on the under bust line. That is completely up to you. So I'm going to end my V on the bust line, or maybe 1 inch below the bust line. Let me take it 1 inch below the bust line. So this will be it. So this will be my back neckline, and I'm going to take a dart here to avoid gapping, okay, in the back. So I'm going to split and avoid gapping in the back. But before that, I want to take a zipper allowance. So my zipper will stop here. So this is my waist. So I'll come here and take 0.75 inches here, 0.75 inches, and come here and connect this 0.75 inches to the waist. So why did I join this why didn't I take a zip allowance on the waist? I did not take a zip allowance on the waist because already we have 1 inch here. It will compensate here. So when I'm sewing my zipper, still I can take that 1 inch because it is already in. I hope you get me. There is a there is allowance here. So this I added as a dart can compensate for this zipper allowance. So I will go here on my hip line and measure 1 inch and then join this to the waist, and then I can take this down. I hope you got me. So the 1 inch I left in is going to compensate for the zipper allowance. I hope I am clear. So after this, I'm going to come here on my waist and I'm going to come on my waistline. This is my waistline. I'll make it like this to be very visible. So I'll take 0.5 on one side and 0.5 on one side. And after that, I'm going to get this to here and this to here. So this will prevent zipper bulge on my dress. This 1 inch I'm taking away. I'm only taking it away from this side. I'm not taking it away from this side. So I also said on my neckline, I'm going to take away bulge, because if I leave it straight like this, it will not, it might bring some gapping. So I have two options. I can come and divide this by 2. After dividing it by 2, I can come and make maybe 0.5 inches here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just showing you the options I can use. I can take 0.5 inches here and come and connect from here like this. So that this will not be straight. It will come doing like this. It is going to slant in a bit, making like a bit of view, but it's still a V neckline. Another option I have is to come also in the middle of this, like I've done here, and take off 1 inch. 1 inch means 0.5 and 0.5. it's what I'm going to do. I'm taking away 0.5 on both sides from the middle of this line. So I'll come and connect this to here. You can connect it to here, or you can connect it to here, or wherever you want, or you can bring it like this. It is totally up to you. So I'm going to come and take away 1 inch. So this is the 1 inch on the neckline and 1 inch on the waist. So I'm going to cut out my back pattern. I told you I add 0.5 on this line always. This 0.5. So if you decide to use option 1, you cut along this line. But if you cut along this line as I did, you don't take this out. If you decide to take this out, you don't do this. If you decide to do this, you don't take the dart out. So I'm going to bring this like this. Where is the plaster? I'm not seeing my salt tape. Where did I put it? So I have to close this. When you closing, don't break here, okay? So you just come in and close like this. So you also come here and close. Okay. So this is my back pattern. You might reallocate this dot. It's not straight anymore, so you might place the ruler on the down part and straighten this dot a bit. So this was the 1 inch dot we are following. Don't get confused, please. Don't get confused. This red mark, I'm just following where it was. So don't get confused, please. So that's it. So when we are making this dot, we are going to pass here and here in the red lines. Okay. So this is our back pattern for our dress. So we are not yet done with pattern drafting. We are still drafting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these pieces together. So this is the joining line to the joining line, and I'm going to take this measurement from here up to here. So I'm taking the measurement from here around to here. Okay. So when I'm measuring, I'll remove this. This is a sewing allowance. I'll not count it, and I'll not count this as well. So I'm going to get my ruler, my measuring tape, and put it on my pattern up to here. So this is 11, and I'll come here this is the line. .5. So 11 plus 5.5. 5.5, 11 plus 5 is 16.5. 16.5. 16.5. So wait, 16.5 times 2 is what? 16.5. Why do I waste my time even? So it's this 16.5 times 2 is 33. 33. Okay. So I need 33 So 16.5 times 2 is 33. So I'm going to use 33 inches for what I need to do now. $33 inches. So I'm going to take 33 inches is this here. I'll leave some 33 inches is here. So I'll mark where it stops. Okay.
طب شوفي يمكن في تحت صغير احسن هاتي الضوء بس هاتي ضوء ايوه برافو شكرا
Sorry, I had to attend to something here important and urgent. So after cutting this is 33 inches. I finished measuring, so I'm going to measure this side and this side. So I'm going to make, let me measure how wide this is. This is 30 inches. So I'm going to get the middle point of this. I think this is the middle automatically. I'll not take time from that. So this is the middle, probably it's the middle. So I'm going to come this side and take 20. No, this does not have centimeters. I need a centimeter measuring tape. So this measuring tape has centimeters. I'm going to come from the middle and measure 28 centimeters. So 28 centimeters is right here. And on this side, I'll measure 22 centimeters. So 22 centimeters from here is here. So one side is 22 centimeters from the center, and one side is 28 centimeters. So I'll fold this. No, I'll fold it in this direction. I'm going to fold it into two, like this. And this side I have marked here, and this side, where have I marked? I've marked here. Okay. So the 22 is here, the 28 is here. So I'm going to make I'm going to make a circular, what is it called? Is it circular, semicircle, whatever? That one. Back to the center. This is the center. So I'll just bring this. I'll try making a curve. Let me try with my free hand. Okay. I'm not so good at art, but yeah, I'll try. So this to this. This is, yeah. So I'll also come to the 22 point and take this. Yeah. So it's going to be like this. Okay. So I'm going to get my scissors and cut. And also this side, I'll do the same. Okay. So this is what I have. I'm going to use this on my neckline. Okay, I'll use this on my neckline. So I need 2 pieces of this. I need 2 pieces, but I'm thinking of changing the color of one piece and making the other black. So yeah, I'll put this aside and cut my dress. So I'm going to cut the front and the back. Yeah. So we are going to cut the front first because it's going to be on point. So I'm cutting the front first. And we are cutting it on fold, okay? Okay. We are not adding sewing allowance, it's already indicated in the pattern, so no need. No need for sewing allowance. Okay. I'm getting my tracing wheel. This is what I usually do. I get this and trace out the dirt. So when I put out the pattern paper, the dirt will be already traced on the fabric. So I'm tracing with force because this pattern paper is not usual pattern. The pattern paper I'm using is hard. So I'm done. I think it is enough. Yeah, so you can see the dart is already pressed. So I'm done with the front. I'll keep this pattern. Maybe I'll modify it when I want to. So I put this aside. And I'll get this again. I'm going to cut the back pieces. So this is the back. Let me place it like this. Okay. So I'll pin again. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to cut, but before I even cut, I'm going to trace my dart. Remember, we changed the position of the dart. So this is the new dart. It starts from here. Okay. So I'm done with the tracing. I'll cut. And again, I'm saying I'm not adding a sewing allowance because I already did. I did add the sewing allowance already. So no need. No need. Okay. So it's done. I'm done with the What? Yeah, I'm done with the cutting. So now sewing is next. So you can see our dart. Yeah. So the cutting is done, but I wanted to change one piece of this and make it a different color. Yeah. So what color should I use? I don't know. Let me check. Let me use this yellow bag and make another color. Yeah. So I'm going to use yellow and black for some part on this piece. My goodness. I want to use this bag. Oh my God. Okay. I'll first remove this and then first cut out this. So one side of my neckline, I'm going to use yellow, and the other side, I'll use black. Okay. So I just want to cut this out the same shape as this. I hope it fits. I think it will be enough. Do I need to first iron it? It's too... The shape is not shaping. The shape is not shaping, eh? Let me press it a bit, then bring. I'm going to press it a little bit, then come back. Oh my God. So give me a minute. try to straighten this up and so yeah, at least it's better than it has been. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut it, and that will be it. So I'm just folding it. So after doing this, I'm going to cut around the same size as this. Okay, so this is what we have. This is for our neckline. We shall see how to place it. But first we are going to sew, and then we shall see how to place this. My goodness. Yeah, it's not straight. So we shall see how to fix this. Let's first sew the dress, then we shall fix the neckline together. So this is our dress, the front and the back. So let me bring my sewing machine. Okay. So I always check my threads first before sewing. So I'll thread my machine first, my bobbins first before I do anything. My goodness. These days, threading is becoming different for me. What's happening? What's happening? Ya Rabbi. Okay. So you are going to start sewing. I'll start with the dots. This is my front pattern. I'm going to sew the dots first. So these are the dots. I'm going to sew the dots first. I just hold the tip of my dot on every side, and I'm going to sew it. So one dot is done, we are taking the other. So personally, I think sewing in the dot first is better. It works for me. I don't know for you. So you can do what works for you. But personally, sewing in the dot first works better for me. I've done with the sewing in of the front dots. So I'm going on the back part. So this is the dot. I'm going to sew the back. So one side of the back that is done. We are going on this side. So I'm going to join the shoulders. So I'm done with joining the shoulders. I'm going to now join I'll first finish off this is what. This is my armhole. So this dress will not have sleeves. So I'm just going to finish my armhole. I'm going to make a rolled seam. Even if I call it a rolled hem, I'll make a rolled seam. You fold in like 0.5 inches once, and again you fold in again, and so twice. Okay, so I'll do that. So I'm done with my one of my armhole. You can see I cannot iron because this is the type of fabric will not allow me, but I'm done with it. I've done a rolled seam on it, so I'm going to do the other side also. It's a bit tiring, especially when it's on this kind of fabric, but yeah, I want a neat finish, so I'll do it. Oh, my God. So I'm done with my armholes. Okay, so you can see the finishing on my armhole is very fine, I would say. So you can see it is very good. So what I want to do now is my neckline. I want to finish my neckline before I put on my what? So I did these things. So I'm going to get a marker and mark here and mark here. After that, I'm going to sew around this. And I'll mark this one side, I'll mark it. Here is my scissor. I'm going to cut on one side. So let me start with this. I'm going to use all these two because I need to give structure to this. This is a bit stiff, this is not stiff. So I'm going to use that both of them. So I'll sew this together. So I'm going to sew around, okay? What the? So the thread stopped here. It did not complete all the way through. So I'll have to take another stitch from here and complete, then we shall see what to do next. So after doing this, I'm going to gather around this. So remember we had the center point, and to see where the center point was, you see this line. So this was the center point. We are following this line. So it's like this. And we must get our measuring tape and measure. We had 16 inches times 16 inches. We had 16 inches. So we have to make it tighter. Yes. So we must get 16. inches. I hope so. Let me check again. From here, this says 17.5. Yeah, 17.5 we have sewing allowance in. So it was, yeah, 1 inch is for sewing allowance. So we must make this smaller to make 16.5 inches. If it's gathered well, it must make 17.5. So this is 27. So we have to gather it more. So make sure that you distribute the gathers well. So we are taking this. This will be fine. And then we are going to work on this. So we are also going to do the same. We are going to sew around this. And I marked here, this is the center point. Okay, these are the centers. So I'm going to sew around. My goodness. Look at this. I thought I was sewing, yet I was Just being dramatic, eh? Let me use this. I don't have time. So we have reached where we started from. So I'm going to gather. Yeah, this is hard. Oh my goodness. Look at that. For this, I'm going to take 2 stitches because it is hard. It is hard. It is hard. So I'll take 2 lines. In case one breaks, I'll use the other, okay? So let me just do that. So I'm going to pull the bobbin line, the bobbin thread. It's harder for this because the material is not so soft, but we shall do it anyway. And since it's moving little by little, oh my god. My goodness, will this work? Will this really work? Huh? Look at this. What do I do? It is becoming difficult, eh? Gathering this is it's not easy. It's not joke. Let me even sit down a bit. I'll gather sitting down because it's not as easy as it looks like. So let me try. If it fails, I'll just pleat it while sewing until I make the 16.5 inches I need. Because whether it wants or not, it has to work. My God, my God. This is not for the weak. Oh, if you are weak, you'll not do this. What do I do here? Let me cut this from here and here and make them shorter, then maybe it will be easier to pull. Oh my goodness. Covering this hasn't been easy, but I'm almost done. Okay. So I'll plait here a little bit. Let me just do it with a sewing machine because there is no other way now. I'll just split it. It's more than 16, but we shall go with that. So the middle of the front neckline is this. I know it, so I'm going to get this. and press it here. And I'm going to sew along to the back. And when I reach the back, I must make sure that I leave the sewing allowance out. So I'm going to sew from the inside. I'm going to sew from the inside. Then after, I'll turn and top stitch. Yes. I need to do this correct. If I don't do it correct, I'm done. So what will I do? I'll sew like this from here, going like this. After, I will turn. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get my pins. Where are my pins? So I'm going to come to the middle. There is the point, which is the middle point. I'm going to come on the middle point and pin. Let me use a sharp pin. I'm going to pin like this and come and pin. I'll leave a sewing allowance. We left a sewing allowance of 0.75. So I'll leave it out. So I'm going to sew along this line. After sewing, I'll bring this. Let me see. I think so. I hope I've not taken the wrong direction. If I take the wrong direction, I'm done. So I'll take it from here, coming to the center. So I told you I'm leaving a sewing allowance, a zipper allowance, which is this. So I'll just arrange this properly. And also I have to make sure, yeah, this is it. So you sew as you arrange very well. Okay. So I'm going to turn this. Let me top stitch. I'm going to sew right in between these. So I'll come here. Oh my God. So I'm done one side. So one side is done. I'm going to join the other side. Now the problem is aligning it. I don't remember how I aligned it in the first place. There is trouble. I don't remember how I did it at first, but I need to align it by means. So was it like this? I think it was like this. How was it in the beginning? I hope I'm aligning it the right way. because I swear I forgot how I placed the other one on, but yes, I'll try. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'm just also hoping today because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's take it like this and see. I'm even laughing at myself. I don't know what I've done, if what I've done is the right thing or not. You know? So I'm going to sew here. So this is the front of our dress. Supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be like this. I have to join here by something. So before anything, I have to join the seams. Join the seams first. Samuel, how are you, Banage? How are you? So I'm going to join the back part where I'm going to place my zipper, and then I'll do the zipper later. So this is my zipper part. So I'm just going to join it and I'll leave it for later. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I'm almost done. Almost. Just hoping that this dress is not so short. Not too short. So this is the front part of my dress. I need a needle and a thread. Okay. Imagine I did not close here. Yeah, so I'm done. I'll get a longer zipper. So this is how our dress is going to be. This is the back. The back is a V-neck. So yeah, this is her dress. And one side is more stiff. This side is stiff, this one is soft. So the materials are not the same. So we shall fix our zip. I'll fix it tomorrow. And our dress is done. So this is how the front looks like. And you've seen the back. So that's it for today. Yeah. Thank you for staying with me all this time. I'll do the zipper tomorrow. And I'm done. Thank you for being patient with me. I started 3 hours ago. Oh my God. It has taken quite a long time. But yeah. Thank you for staying around. Thank you for watching. In case you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I love you so much. And God loves you. Bye. Good night. Good morning, I think. Yeah, it's a good morning. It's 2. Yeah. So, yeah. Have a good night. And a good morning. And a good afternoon wherever you are. Bye.